Turn around. It's some weird ass roads, dude.
I know, I don't know why this GPS is taking us down these little roads, but I did tell it to avoid highways and tolls because, as you know, motorcycles, small motorcycles are not allowed on the highways here. But it has been taking us through some fairly interesting little villages and farmlands and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, actually, I was telling you earlier, we're in southern Taiwan right now. There's like a split where Taichung is. So Tai Bay means northern Taiwan. Taichung means the middle of Taiwan. Tainan means the bottom of Taiwan. If anyone knows about like the weird politics here, the people up north believe that they're Chinese. People down south believe Taiwan is its own identity. Right. And you get like all the temples and stuff down here because they're typically the more country bumpkins down south in Tainan are the religious folk. And then the people up north are more like modern, you know. So,
yes.
I would say it's like exactly like in America, like the Southerners of salt of the earth people. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
Cosmopolitan people up north. I'm not gonna shit on Alabama anymore. I feel really bad about that.
Alabama's awesome, dude.
You didn't even go there.
I did.
Okay, I've been there too. But what did you do in Alabama?
I went to the Walmart.
That's awesome. That's even more. You guys should be more mad at him for saying your whole freaking state's a Walmart.
What? I liked Alabama.
What did you like? What city did you go to?
I can't remember.
You didn't like shit.
I mean, I stopped at the Walmart. I was amazed at the size of some of the people there. You know, that's
see, there you go.
Yeah, some big people with big hearts, you know.
Fair enough. Anyway,
yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about an interesting topic, actually.
Okay. Yeah, so like you have obviously regional differences here. Eastern Taiwan, which we rode all the way through, doesn't really have a stereotype because there's not enough people there.
No,
it's just
it does have a stereotype. You know what? Is that it's beautiful out there.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. But I mean the people, there's not very many of them. There's a couple small towns like Taidong that we went to is like a suburb in Taichung.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, that was probably my least favorite place we stayed in.
Right. But the area around it's just spectacular. It's untouched, you know, it's actually Taiwan, touch your heart. It's untouched beauty. It is. I can actually heartily recommend doing that for sure. But all the people live on this side, right?
Sure, the western side. Yeah, so it's just full of cities.
When I lived in Zhanghua, which is outside of Taichung, it was weird. It's like right in the divide. So you'd have like fierce political competition. You have the Green Party people that get half the votes, and then the Blue Party people that get half the votes, and it was crazy. But I told you about this. One thing that blew me away was the democracy here. Like, because there's absolutely no voting and stuff in China, right? Except within the party. This guy, I was telling you about this the other day. This guy, he had this float. You know those floats that we saw in the parade in Yilan?
Yeah.
One of those floats was going down my road, and it was literally just a bunch of like American flags, and there was cheerleaders, but they were Taiwanese girls, obviously. And this guy, he had like a freaking Uncle Sam hat on.
Oh, that's so funny.
Fireworks and all that kind of stuff. Oh, look at military base.
Yeah, it is. We're going down to the left, by the way. Is it green? Oh no, it's just a warning light thing.
So anyway.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I bet China's like harvesting this footage right now.
Yeah, they're gonna try and figure out their offensive strategy.
Locations. Anyway, so this guy, he was like going ape shit. He was like, you know, everyone's dancing, cheerleaders are going ape shit. And I went up to him and I was like, what's going on, man? Like, just getting some beer from 7-Eleven or whatever. And he was the leader of his own party. And his party was called the 51st State of America. And he wants Taiwan to be the 51st State of America.
Isn't that Canada, though?
Yeah, good joke. That was a good joke. You're going to piss a lot of Canadians off. I like that.
I just heard that. That's what C-Milk tells me all the time.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, Canadian friends. No, but I just thought it was really funny. Imagine if that guy was in China and he had the 51st State Party in China and we had a float going down. Because I got the cops called to me because I had an American flag flying outside my school next to a Chinese flag.
In China, I remember.
China,
yeah.
Ridiculous
That's
stuff.
kind of funny.
But regional differences in China, why don't you talk a little bit about them? We did north and south. Why don't you get a little more detailed?
Well, yeah, sure. Every part of China has its own little flavor, as they say, and everyone has their own little take on things. We did cover that in depth if you want to go watch our video about it, the north and the south. But, like the people down in the coastal areas, like down in the south in Hainan, Hainan Island area, they're very much laid back, and they're all about making lots of money off of selling fish and stuff.
And ripping people off.
Ripping people off. It's actually quite hilarious. Like, when I was working for Tencent, one of the guys that I was working with there, he basically quit being like a pretty lucrative job at Tencent just to go help his dad sell fish in Hainan.
No shit.
Because what they do is you pay for like a little square.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what we do here. Looks like we go straight. Give me a second. So what they do is you pay for like a little patch on the side of the road, like in a market area, like a little area that you can put down those styrofoam things with fish in them, right? The thing is, like, all the tourists and stuff that come and buy and sell there, they make so much money. I was astounded. Something like they make 20,000 RMB profit every morning.
What?
It's like something ridiculous like that. That's why he quit the job, because his uncle is like, he's getting tired, he needs someone to do it for him. But you have to pay quite a lot for renting that spot, obviously, because the profit margins are so high. But I was just blown away at how much money people are making there selling fish to the tourists. Is it selling to
tourists?
Yeah, like 20,000 RMB a morning selling
Chinese
fish.
people, when they travel, they spend a lot of money on that kind of crap.
Yeah, it's
in
like
China, it's really expensive.
Yeah, this kind of fish is really good, and from this place.
Right.
What do we got? Nope. Yeah, so I mean, you got those kind of fishermen people, and then you go, you just got to explore yourself, man. It's just like, go look at our videos, you'll see. You got anything to add to that?
That's the worst shit.
Yeah,
we're making a video about this topic. Go watch our other videos. Bye.
Okay, we'll cut that out. You just how about you pull in, because I talked about the Hainan stuff. You got
so I mean, like, you have your massively different areas, like in the West. So we've talked about this to death. Like your Xinjiang people, your Tibetan people that aren't even Chinese, right? They have their own language and culture and all that kind of stuff. But those are very sparsely populated areas. You get more specific regional variations when you're even in Guangdong. So you have like Cantonese people, right?
Sure.
Cantonese people and Hakka people don't really get along. Like, Hakka people basically came from central China 1,000 years ago and then settled down in Guangdong and made their own thing. And then you have the people in like eastern Guangdong near Fujian that speak like Fujian dialect, basically.
Yeah, that's right. I know the like Fujian people. My ex-wife was actually from Fujian.
Oh, is she?
They're the people that you find all over the world. Like, every time you meet a Chinese person overseas, like 9 times out of 10, they're either Fujian or they're Cantonese,
Do you know why?
Why?
Because they had like really corrupt open fishing ports, so that there was stowaways and they would run away from China, which is kind of interesting. And you have the East Coast people, like the rich people in the Shanghai areas, and then the northern people, which are the big hardy people that like cold weather and drinking and eating meat and fighting.
Yes, those are the kind of fun rough and tumble guys.
Right, and then you have the central Chinese people, which are really like proud to be Chinese. They're like, they're the ones that always go on and on about Chinese culture and stuff.
And the Sichuan spicy lames and stuff.
And you got the Sichuan spicies over there.
Yeah.
It's a very big, diverse cultural map, but it's funny to be able to compare it to here in this tiny island of Taiwan.
It's like they do have their little differences, but at the end of the day, you're still going to get the same questions and the same good hospitality and the same, the same sort of like outlook on life with everyone.
The real big divide is north and south. I mean, that's where you're going to find the differences.
Sure. I have to say, though, it's been such a pleasure to be able to explore China so much and see all the differences firsthand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's been pretty awesome.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, is there anything you'd like to tell our subscribers before we sign off?
Whether you are from the Walmarts of Alabama, or the Walmarts of New York, or the Walmarts of California, or anywhere in the world, we really appreciate you guys watching our videos. Let us know what you think down below. What about Chinese people? Where have you met? Where are they from? Maybe you can prove us wrong. They're not from Fujian all the time, because everyone I meet is from Fujian.
Sure.
If you like the video, give us a like. If you subscribe, you can watch our videos in the future. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sweet. And whether or not you are Chinese or not, we love you all the same. So until next time, you know the drill. As always, stay awesome.
Don't forget, guys, every single Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go watch ADV China. You can actually watch another one right here. Every single Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go check out Laodi 6. And right below that, you can watch Serpents Today every single Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks.